Okay, cool, and we're live. Now this is Tycoat server once again. Thought I'd come in and do some building and stuff. But first I'm going to steal some food because this is our sort of communal area. I'll put some crops down in my base too. Bacon and eggs. I don't know why I've got all this shit on me. Oh, yeah, I know why. That's because there's a wandering horde that went past while Brawen and myself were on yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, day before. 12 blueberries, you can have a mouldy bread. I'll take one of your garden hose. Take some corn. Yeah, we want lots of aloe. So you need some sand and white coal and nitrate. You can have my shorts too if you like. And football jersey. Oh, you can have one of the duster too, because I've got that other thing. Right, yeah, I'll grab some goldenrod too, I think. Get some chrysanthemums. Oops. Yep. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Now, do I have any skill points I can spend before we do anything else? I might have been saving up for, was it the workbench? Workbench 10 points. Okay, so I need one more level basically. I've got bugger all arrows. Let's make some arrows. I don't have any stone. I wonder if there's any stone in here. No. Of course there isn't. Well, that's alright, yeah, we're bound to get some. There's 2 forged iron there. I wonder if there's any cooking in here. Oh, yeah. Grab some of that too. Nice, nice. Right, my base is up there. So let's go down there. We'll get some work done. Oh, good, they've upgraded that bit there. There's a door on the front. So let's go that way. Oh, of course my neighbour starts revving his bloody motorcycle. That's all. Yeah, so we found a pretty good town to start off in, really. This is basically at 0-0. Yeah, my base is like just around there somewhere. So we thought we'd all like make our own little bases in this area. There it is, I can see the spikes good. I think I planted that tree, which is good. How much wood have I got? Okay, a little bit. Of course I'm exhausted already. Fish all the apocalypse, cardio. Yeah, I do need to build a decent entrance so to get in and out of here. I think it'll be alright for now until I figure out something a little bit more elaborate. Yeah, I need to clean this up a bit, so it's easier to get in and out of. Here's my forge that was melting in clay. We'll put some more clay in there. We do need to have fucking heaps more iron though. We'll put that forge on. Actually, we'll melt the iron we've got. Right, so we should have put my farm. Maybe like out here, then I can wall it in eventually, can't I? Yeah, that'll be good, I think. So we've got spikes all the way around. Yeah, I might just plop a farm in there somewhere. I'll do it out here a little bit. Is there a dude standing there? No, it's just the door. I'll do my best not to punch the ground, then I'll have to bloody repair this. I'll have to go get some soil. Fill the hole. Or at least repair the block before I can hoe it. I found it's easy to clear this grass away if you're crouched. Of course you do need to clear the grass before you can farm. Nothing pops up while I'm doing this because I've got no stamina. Garden hoe. So if I go look out here, I think that'll be alright. So that stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll skip a row, just because I like the look of it. It's like this. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll do the same again, we'll skip a row. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. I'll get some of this grass out of the way. Get a pickaxe off a hot bar and we'll punch this grass. Now grass isn't, well, plant fibre isn't particularly important, but when you don't have it and you need it, it's probably the most important thing in the game. Get the stone out of the way. We're probably going to need lot 1 for... Oh yeah, shit, so that'll be... at least 7... at least 8 rows. Oh yeah, shit, that farm's going to have to be quite big, isn't it? Yeah, that's alright, that's alright. We could start it off like a little bit smaller, I guess. see, I probably don't need to count out loud. No. It's a bit like Sesame Street or something. I don't have the Pointer Sisters to help me. So that's right, yeah. Oh, you dick. Oh, that's not a good time for a wandering horde. Can't you see them fucking doing my farm? Jesus, heaps of them too. Come on, dudes. Oh, I do need to level up anyway, don't I? Oi! Get away from my house! Assholes. I've only got 62 arrows. I hope that's enough to kill all these guys. It looks like there's a dude trapped in behind here somewhere. Oi! Get off my spikes! Fuck, I just built those. Assholes. Yeah, my base isn't particularly secure yet. Oi! Asshole. I should make some Molotovs. I think I might drink a beer. Okay, good. Those dudes will wander off that way. Get this guy. Oi! There's more coming in too. Jesus. Oh, the bow's still a bit fucking goofy, isn't it? Fuck, I'm gonna run out of arrows. Especially if I keep missing. Jesus. Oh, well, let's just sort of focus on that building instead of this. I'm gonna have to use my club a little bit. You see, got some drugs. Smack your face. So we've got a few milling around down there. Super thirsty. I don't need that shit. Oh, I do need that brass though. How many arrows have I got left? 34. That should be enough to clean up the rest of these guys. Hey dude. Why are you standing in the leader box? Fucking weirdo. read that. Nice. Iron glove armor schematic. And some pants. Yeah, we'll take those. Might be able to sell them. So, yeah, my trader's not too far from where I am now. Oh, pipe. I do kind of need that pipe. Touch. Oh, nice. Yeah, we'll have your can of salmon. I think we'll go up there and we'll dump our shit just in case we get another fucking wandering horde again. Oh, actually, I need to make a chest. So it's like, let's use this as a bit of temporary storage. And we'll make a chest. I think there's actually a gun safe or a wall safe the next level up that I haven't cleared yet. Right, so we'll put that there. We'll unlock it so anyone can come and help themselves to whatever meager supplies I might have in there. We'll just chuck this crap in there for now. Yeah, it's good. Right, and we'll make some corn seeds. Goldenrod seeds, chrysanthemum seeds, and blueberry seeds. So I think I did 4, oh there's 5 rows, so something, oh yeah, yellow. So do corn first. Okay, cool. I had an awful feeling I started that in the wrong place, but no, that's good. Oh shit. That one probably won't grow. Oh fuck. That one. Okay, well 2 more mining helmet off anyway. Okay, so I'll still need 1, 2, 3 more. Which I don't have. Of course I don't. But if I smash these, I should get a goldenrod seed, shouldn't I? Yep. There we go. Yellow seed. Fuck. What's the dude over there? That one, okay, so we'll bash that one out. Chrysanthemum. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, it's probably easier if I take them from this end, isn't it? Then they won't snap to that other block. And blueberries. We should do the yucca as well. course I'm freezing. Cool, and that's the farm almost done. Mega farm. So we don't really have many food ones. We've only got corn and yucca as food at the moment. So we'll probably have to find a potato patch. Strip it out. Grow some spuds. Because I don't think any of us have potatoes yet. Nice. Oh, you're gonna have to go kill this dude. Oi. I don't think I looted all those bodies either. Right, so we'll get our bone shove. We'll actually carve these guys up. Later on we'll need their bones and things for glue, so it's a good idea getting it now. It's better having 500 bones and not needing them than needing 500 bones and not having them. What do these guys take? What have you got? Right, nice. What have you got? Rotting meat. And of course we need the rotting flesh for fertilizer. Oh, excuse me, the ear's yellow here today. Probably doesn't help when I'm smoking either, does it? But whatever. I'll get these dudes down here. I think I actually looted these guys, did I? No, I didn't. Oh, I might have leveled up enough to be able to make a workbench. Check that in a second. Looted the shit? Yeah, we probably have. Oh, 3 gunpowder, yeah, we'll take that. There's a crawly guy way down there. Where is he? There he is, Yeah, we must well kill this guy. Oh, lady. Oh, it's actually a few of them. That's probably the remnant of the Wandering Horde, I guess. Oh, nice. Can of food. There's a few lot wandering around down here. What have you got, buddy? Nothing. Okay. Right, so let's get inside before we get spotted. Have a look at what we need for the workbench. Yeah, I need a bit more of a wall here so I'm not visible. Workbench, yep, let's buy the workbench. Nice. And we'll put what shit we don't need in here. Yellow. Shit, yeah, I'm not going to sort this just yet. I should repair that. And we'll start clearing out some of the stone down here, because we do need stone for arrows, and we don't have really that many. So we'll come down in here. Oh, did I? Oh no, good, I keep my blocks. Did I keep my Yes, I did. Good. Right, so we can probably take these out. I don't think I've filled in all these windows down here yet. Yeah, for the sake of symmetry and stuff, I should take these out too and replace them with those blocks. Now I hope, oh, is this going to make all this shit collapse? If I take this out, probably will. That should be pretty shitty. But yeah, I need to get my mine sorted pretty quickly. So I'll dig probably out that way to get to the burnt forest, and I'll dig, oh no, maybe I should dig downwards first. So then I can link up with these guys pretty quickly, because that's Tyke's house. And Braywin's house is in here somewhere. And the main town hall, or our main base here, that's at there, you can see the crops. So I could just dig straight down there, have one tunnel going off that way to the main hall, come down here a bit, have Braywin's, or Tyke's house, Braywin's house. Now, have I got enough stones to make a decent amount of arrows, or do? Right, so let's just make all those. Oh no, hold on, we could be making iron arrowheads here. I think I'll hold off for a little bit until I get a little bit of iron, because I'm going to need to make an anvil. And I'm going to need to make a lot of those arrow tips. So probably the plan for tomorrow will be to get a hell of a lot more iron, go and mine some boulders. And when I get concrete, I'll try and upgrade all this to concrete. I'll put all my important shit down underground, like workbench or chemistry station if I get that far. Now fuck, is that going to collapse if I dig that out? Fuck, wouldn't it be stinking if it does? That bit there might. So we'll probably have to reinforce this a little bit. So we'll probably put some pillars up in the middle. See that bit there kind of worries me, it's all eaten away, but I think it's full hit points, even though it looks like a damaged block. What do I need for cement and concrete and shit? No concrete mixing. Oh, I need science 3. And I can buy the first level. So I need to be level 10. What level am I now? I'm level 16, so really I just need points. Right, yeah, that's good. So we can get some cement up pretty quickly, I think. Yeah, should I be to drink something? So I think I'll do the best to make this kind of symmetrical under here. whole building doesn't collapse after I take out a few of these. So we could probably actually start putting pillars up in there now, couldn't we? So let's, how many blocks is that from the edge? That's 2. So yeah, I'll probably wall the middle bit off in here too. So it's 2 that way. So we need to take a few of these out too. There's 2 here. Okay. So that's where my pillar needs to go. Right. But I think I could probably just start putting the wall up from here now. It's better now than have it fucking collapse if I bugger this up somewhere. Okay, right, so we'll take these because we're going to need those to sort of mark this out a little bit. Oh yeah, there must be like a fucking tiny piece of destroyed stone in here somewhere. Can't see. Damn, I fucking hate that. So yeah, what I should do is I'll put a pillar up there. And that should be fairly stable on that side now. And we'll do the same in about the middle over here too. Is it the right line? Yep, yep, good. From up here. Yeah, that'll be good, that'll be good. I'll do one from around here too, just in case. So it needs to be two out from the wall. Actually, it's not going to line up with the top of that, is it? So I'll do it over here. Cause some overheating. That's the scary noise. So it's all like kind of in the middle here. short on stone for a little while at least. Yes. Right, so we'll use a frame just to make sure that's in the right place. It needs to be third block on, doesn't it? Grab those other frames. So I don't have to make more. This is quite a good opportunity to make a base in a building I've never built in before. I've never had a base in one of these before. So it needs to be right there. Make a few more flagstone blocks. Flagstone blocks, we'll make like 3 of them. Oh, yeah, 3 of them. And then we should be alright to chop this out, I think. It's 2 in from that side, 2 in from there. Okay, yes, it's going to be a little bit of a goofy shape in here, but I think that'll be alright. Of course, I have no easy way in and out yet. So I have to like, sort of go up here. Right, now did I put all my clay in here? I did, right, so let's make cobblestone blocks. We'll just make as many as we can. I'll turn that off. Right, so I've actually almost reached another level already, which is cool. Faster crafting. This will take forever. Oh, I'm just about starving too. There's a game called Goblin. Playing on Twikate server. So I'm slowly building my own little base in here. See, we've this is a new game. We did the finale of a series, the bit that you were watching. We did that the other day. So I'll be releasing those in the next few days. But we've started playing on Twikate server. We're only like only day 4. So we've all set up in this town. So Braywin or Panda will be here on Tuesday in Twikate, taking over a building each in town. We've got like a sort of a central town hall somewhere. Where is it? There it is. There it is with a garden around it. And I've taken over like this partly ruined building here. So I haven't really done a heck of a lot yet. I've pretty much only just got my farm down there. And I've just started to sort of fortify the inside of this place. I've got a forge down. It doesn't have a heck of a lot in it yet. So yeah, I'm pretty much right at the beginning. I'm only what level? Oh, level 16, but you know, in the general scheme of things, I haven't really made much progress. I've just started to hollow out the middle here. See, I'll put a wall up. I've got spikes around the outside a little bit. And I've just started to sort of clear this destroyed stone out from the middle. So I can have like another safe room in here with the entrance to my mine going down underground. But see, I've had to support this building or else it might collapse if I chop too much of this destroyed stone out. So I'm hoping this all doesn't collapse while I do this. because then I'll have to find another building to live in, or like repair this one. But at least, yeah, I'm getting a lot of stone out of this, which is good. So then I can make cobblestone rocks to make the blocks to make these pillars, which is good. And eventually, when I get to a high enough level, and I've got enough skill points, I can buy cement. No, concrete. Yeah, concrete mixing. Yeah, here's another cool thing about this game, mate. It's got a really big skill tree. There's all sorts of things you can spend your points on after you level up, which is cool. I mean, what is? I'll just clear that. So there's a lot of weapon ones, you know, that give you more damage with your guns or your club. There's tools and trap ones, so you can mine faster or buy a chemistry station or steel smithing, concrete mixing, clothing, you know, make better armour. And then there's lots of scavenging ones, you know, or barter ones that you can get better prices at the traders, or, you know, loot things faster or find treasure easier. And there's all these ones here, you know, like your food will go down slower, or your water, or your stamina will go down slower. There's quicker crafting, so you can craft things quicker. You know, yes, there's all sorts of cool things, eh? Not the science ones, electricity basics, so you can put up electronic traps or electric fences if you want to, which is cool. So yeah, I might have a bit of a play with electric fences. I haven't really played with them before. They're a new feature for this alpha, electric fences. I might actually have to do a run down to the sort of the central base to get some food, because yeah, I'm down to 13%, and I think I've got like 1 can of food. Right. Has it finished making more rocks yet? No, it hasn't. Yeah. I'm just trying to, you know, tidy up my home a little bit. I can't have all this rubble on the ground floor. Something a little bit different to wield with tanks. Oh, I'm sort of thrashing that game, right? Nice. I've just leveled up again, so I'll get the next. Let's see, you'll need science 3 to be able to buy concrete. So after I buy that skill, I'll be able to put down or I'll be able to build a concrete mixer, cement mixer, and start upgrading all these blocks into concrete. Yeah, see, another cool thing, eh? All these blocks, you can upgrade them just by having a construction tool in your hand. And as long as I've got a bucket of concrete, I can upgrade that. Then it'll be more hit points. It's harder for the zombies to kill, harder for the zombies to break out. So that's kind of cool. So that's a relatively new feature. So as well as being able to destroy every block, you can also upgrade every block. So rather than having to tear your whole base down, like say if, you level up and get concrete, you can just upgrade the block until you get high enough, you know. And I just got a message. Oh, Scustuvius. Oh, mate, let's send a message. The game days are a bit longer on this than the series we had for YouTube. I think they're 90-minute days, and I think our standard day length on that, like while we were recording episodes and stuff, was only 60 minutes. So, you know, it gives us a little bit more time to build and craft and explore, and, you know, it's just kind of cool. You do have to be aware of gravity and stuff in this game. If I take the wrong block out, this could possibly collapse. That's why I've got these pillars up here at the moment, because a lot of this looks quite unsupported. Like without those pillars, this middle bit here, like all this concrete stuff, could just collapse. And I want to use as much of this as I can in my base, you know. This gun safe was here before, but you know, I'll stick some of my goodies in there. Right, so that's almost finished those rocks, so we'll make some flagstone blocks. Yeah, and there's literally hundreds of blocks that you can craft as well. Like building blocks. Just let's have a look here. This is bulletproof glass and scrap frames, metal trussing, concrete blocks, camo netting blocks. Like yeah, all sorts of things. So you can make your base as pretty or as ugly as you want. You know, I usually just go for practical. Yep, they can destroy stone. A zombie can destroy any block as long as they're given enough time to do it, you know. So it doesn't matter if it's the most, you know, the toughest block in the game. Given enough time, they'll bust through it and get into your base. So even if my base happened to be steel, which you can actually build steel bases, yeah, even if it was steel, the zombies would eventually get in. So it needs to be there. Okay, right. Yeah, the only trouble is if you build a base out of steel, it's quite expensive. Like you'll have to mine all the steel, or mine all the iron, and then melt it into a forge and make steel ingots, and then repair your or upgrade your concrete blocks with steel. You know, but you might actually be able to make steel blocks on their own. No, you can't actually. But yeah, you can make forged steel, which I could upgrade concrete. See, this is only the first level of concrete, this one. You can go up to reinforced concrete, which is about twice the hit points. I think this is about, 3,000 hit points. So that's quite good. But reinforced concrete is like 6,000 or 5,000, so it's a lot more resilient to zombie damage. There are certain types of zombies that will do more damage to blocks. Like they'll just carve through those blocks like really quickly. So I'm hoping to at least get like a few layers of defence up. I probably won't fight a horde in this base yet, because yeah, it'll get wasted. Like I've got cobblestone blocks around the outside, and they're only about 1,000 hit points, I think, or 1,500 hit points. So yeah, I really need better defences. So once this little room here is done, I'll put a trapdoor in the middle so I can just go right from the top of my base on the inside right down to where my mine is. Which I haven't even dug yet. I haven't dug my mine. So it needs to be there. Yep. Okay, good. I'm just sort of marking out where the floor will be. Or where the edges of the wall will be, I guess. Oh, I'm going to need to repair this already. Yeah, that's a problem with... yep, they can climb up ladders. And there is a type of zombie that can climb up a wall too, a spider zombie. So I'm going to have to spider-proof this base at some stage. Like, if you have a lip around your base, like say if this was the outside of my wall, and you put a lip up like that, a spider zombie can't climb up there, because what he does is he tries to climb up, he hits that, and he just goes down again, and he just, you know. But like if you, we'll use these frames as an example. We'll just imagine these are ladders. If I have my ladder going up the wall like that, the zombie will be able to climb up. But what you do is you take the bottom one out, and they can't figure out how to jump up and climb. But eventually, I guess they'll make the zombies a little bit smarter so they can actually do that, you know. Oh yeah, geez, I'm going to need to go get some food soon, I think. Before I starve to death. Still 3% hunger and 8% thirst. It is possible to starve to death and die of thirst. Yep, there's a lot to worry about though, which kind of makes this game cool though. Look, it's not as limiting as a lot of games I've played. like, you know, it's been said, you know, it's Minecraft for grown-ups, and it is pretty much Minecraft with prettier blocks, you know. Well, every block in the game is basically a cube, and it can be destroyed or removed or upgraded or harvested, you know, or destroyed with explosives or bashed by zombies, or, you know. So it makes this game awesome, you know. There's a lot of depth to this game. It's cool. Right, I'm going to need to use my frames here just in case I get this in the wrong place. Oops. Okay, so it needs to be one, two. Okay, so that's the edge there, right? I might just put one there so we've got a guide where I need to take. Right, cool. Yeah, it's a lot easier in multiplayer, this game, because you can have, like, a few of you might, you know, specialise in, say, making tools or something, you know, so they'll put a lot of skill points into making tools. And, yeah, I'm down to 0 hunger, right. Or, you know, someone might specialise and make armour or something, so everyone has decent armour. Okay, well, that put me to 9%, so that's not too bad. We'll put that can in there, because we'll probably need that later. Put some of that stuff away, yeah. Yeah, so it is one of those games where, like, teamwork pays off if you play multiplayer. And also play multiplayer if you have your own base. You can, you know, kind of drop in for a cup of tea or something if you want to. Which is cool. Oh, yeah, I'm almost dying of thirst too. Yeah, I'm in a bad way at the moment though. Pretty much only got basic gear, no armour, I don't think. No. I found some gloves, some crappy iron gloves, but that's my only armour at the moment. Yeah, as taken what I mentioned on the stream game yesterday, there isn't really a manual or a tutorial for this game yet. There might be, like, for the console version, but since it's a different version, I mean, like, everything's different, you know? So I've been thinking about making, like, little guides and that for YouTube, to help new players get into it, because being dropped in this game without knowing what to do, I mean, it can be, like, really frustrating. Like, at first, I played this for a couple of days and was about rage quit, because, look, what the hell are you supposed to do? There's no in-game manual or tutorial or, like, anything like that. So I just had to watch YouTube, what other people play on YouTube, to try and figure it out. Because there's a lot, like, you wouldn't really think about, like, if it's the first time you played and you're like, oh, well, how about I just have my base, like, on the ground level with a door on the front, you know, that'll be fine. But no, like zombies will target doors. Like, if they see a door, that's the path that they'll try and take to get in, you know. And you can use that against zombies too. Like, you can set up your traps around a door, and have it. Whoops, there goes my wood frame. Oh, and have them, like, target your door, but it'll be a false door, you know. There'll be nothing behind the door except another wall, kind of thing, you know. Okay, nice. Yeah, so all this was filled with destroyed stone when I started this. So I'm going to clear all this out. Have a nice little safe room in the middle. And I don't need to spider-proof it too. I'll probably, just to start with, I'll put a line of wood frames, like, right around the lip, just so they can't climb up, you know. Nice. Oh, yeah, see, sometimes you get a lot of floaty bits like that. There's one there too. Right, so that needs to go like along that way. Oh, okay. Right, so we'll get the pillar up there too. Okay, nice, nice. Oh, this is going to ruin with my sense. Oh, this is going to ruin my sense of symmetry. It's going to mess with that, but never mind. Yeah, it's a game where, you know, OCD will drive you crazy. You know, if your base isn't quite square or, you know, quite even in some parts. But I'll probably end up bashing a few of these blocks out so I can put in some bars. Flagstone block, we need like 104 is too many, we'll make like say 50. I'm down to 3% hunger again. Yeah, if you do a lot of mining, you get hungrier faster. So the more I do this, the more I'm going to need to go get food, which is a bit of a hassle. It's the town hall base is like down. Where is it? Oh, down there. Okay. Oh, yes, it's not too far away. So I'll probably do a run down there soon and go get some food. Take my frames and we'll frame up here. Put another block there. That'd be good. Oh, if I drop down there, I'll probably break my leg. So we'll go down there. And drop down there. That should be good. Yep, good, good. Yeah, I'm down to 1% hunger, so I'm going to have to do a dash to the other base in a second. So I'll mark it on my map now so I know where to go. So we'll go down there. And I think they've got some food there. Yeah, I don't have a proper entrance in and out of my base yet. So I need to go like down that way. So I'll drink a beer so I've got some stamina for the run. And I'll do the run. And hope there aren't heaps of zombies around. Yep, they could do that. They could make my floor collapse. That's why I'm sort of trying not to draw too much attention to myself at the moment in that base. Because it's by no means ready to have a horde attack it yet. Though, yeah, if they destroy too many blocks at the ground level, like the gravity will just make all the blocks collapse. Like, it does have like structural integrity, this game, so if you do build a building, you have to worry about it collapsing if the wrong blocks are taken out, you know. Here we go. Okay, I made it. Good. And this is where we all headed on day one. We just met up here. We built like a little sort of tent base up here, and I hope they got some food. Oh, yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to take some of the yucca. I'll make some bacon and eggs too. Bacon and eggs. We've actually got some there, so I want to see what's in there and cook those. Yep, that's why we make a horde base, so we keep the day 7 and day 14 and so on hordes away from where we live. Or else they could just destroy it, and that's when everything goes pear-shaped. Because, you know, if they make your building collapse, like say if they destroyed enough of this building to make it collapse, all the stuff in here gets destroyed, like everything that's in these chests, everything that's in this forge, like everything just gets destroyed. So yeah, that's bad. When that happens. Oh yeah, I can make a workbench. So I'm going to steal one of these really crappy wrenches. I'll get that quality 3 one. And yeah, I'm going to take some of the forged iron. I'll make a hammer. Oh, I need mechanical parts, don't I? Have they got mechanical parts? I've got 13. I'm just going to steal those for now. Workbench, what do I need to make that? 20 mechanical parts, 50 wood, 25 fortune. Oh, okay, so yeah, so I've almost got enough. I might just put it up here so those guys can use it too. Now, workbench is really handy. You can make armour or like better tools and stuff in there too. I'm just going to eat like another one of these yucca too. So, oh, it's still got a minute until my claw hammer's ready. I've got 13 mechanical parts. That's not going to be enough, so we're going to need to go and find some. So we'll take a slightly better wrench. We'll take that one. And we'll go and dismantle some cars, I think. No, you don't need to sleep in the game, luckily. Is at this stage, when you get further into the game, you need the night time to mine, and dig underground and look for resources and minerals and things. There are mods where you do have to get rest, like you'll have to go and rest on your sleeping bag every so often, or else your character gets exhausted. But at this stage, this game, you don't need sleep, which is a godsend, really. So, right, so I'm gonna try and find some cars to wrench at night time. Oh, looks like a lot of them have been done around here. I could wait a little bit and do some at night time. I think that might be safer. There's a lot just over the road from where I live too. So while my beer still lasts, I think I'll run back to my base and I'll dump off what I don't need. But I'll set up a waypoint first, so we need to go up there. And hope I don't run into a big horde of zombies on the way. That way, okay. Oh, there's a few cars right here. I reckon we might be right to wrench these ones. Some more mechanical parts. Oh, yeah, so you've got one mechanical part. It says you take them apart down the bottom right hand corner. It lists what you're getting. So I'm getting gas and iron, some pipes, a few mechanical parts with each swing of the wrench, I guess. And that's a fairly new feature to this game. Being able to take things apart with wrenches. Well, I could whack it with my pickaxe, but I'd only get iron and maybe some pipes and a little bit of gas. But if you use a wrench, you'll get more useful resources. My beers just ran out, so let's put another one in the hotbar just in case we have to run away. How many? Well, now we've got 21. It's generally a bad idea to be outside at night time. But if I turn off my mining helmet, the zombies shouldn't be able to see me. As long as I stay undetected, I should be fine. See, once the zombies see me and start to attack me, that'll turn into a big eye and it'll say hunted. So, yep, generally it's a good idea to stay stealth in this game if you can. Try not to draw too much attention to yourself. Right, how many have we got now? We've got 22. About now. You've still got 22. Oh, I've got points for bad mechanic. This will give me more. Oh no, not quite. Yeah, bad mechanic's another perk you can buy. It'll give you more resources if you take something apart with a tool. Yeah, more useful resources. Oh, there's another mechanical part. Lots more gas. Just keeping an eye out behind me because the zombies run at night time. And I don't really have much to fight back with, so I should really get my pistol on the hotbar. We'll chuck that sand away just in case it drops an engine or something. Well, it's dropping springs. So we don't need that. We don't need that light. How many we got now? 24. So we need one more mechanical part. Well, this is a bit sketchy. Well, that's almost dawn. 4 AM, the zombies start walking again, which is good. Right, now, did it drop anything else I couldn't pick up? Electrical parts, headlight. Oh yeah, cool, I've got just enough. Right, so we'll mark that base again. We'll go back there and we'll make the workbench. Okay, we can actually start crafting now. It takes 5 minutes though. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll stick it in the I guess the communal area now. So the others will be able to use it to make armour or tools or mini bike stuff, or you know, all that other stuff. Oh, where am I going? The door's in the front. Right in the front door. I'll turn my mining helmet on because it's flipping dark in here. Now, oh yeah, see how we've got this ladder here? We've missed out the bottom one. So zombies shouldn't be able to climb up there. The spider zombies will be able to get up there, but not normal everyday zombies, which is good. I'm just going to chill here for a second. And I'll put some of the stuff in these chests so the other guys can use it too. Yeah, I'll put that wrench back. I can have those pipes. Oh, see, yeah, he's got a few mini bike bits already, which is good. It's cloth and hide. We'll put the leather and the cloth in there. You can have the gas. It's probably this one, I think. Gas, oil. Oh, that's probably an ammo one. Yep. I'll actually steal some of those feathers. Headlight can go in there too, because I'll be needing that. Right, how much longer for the workbench? 3 minutes. Yeah, so feel free to talk amongst yourself while I crouch here and wait for the workbench to craft. Oh, that's daylight anyway. So we'll probably go and get some resources. Okay, yeah, I'm really thirsty. I need to go dig some snow so I can boil some water really easily. Was that a cave? Oh, yeah, it's a cave down there. Nice, nice. I wonder how their farm's going. They've got one sort of at the back here somewhere. Oh, nice, it looks like it's ready. So I guess I could replant that while I'm waiting for workbench to craft. I wonder if I can jump out there without breaking my leg. Oh, nice, the potatoes are growing. So it's like turn all of those into seeds. The corn and coffee and stuff, yes too, which is good. I planted some trees around the back too. Yeah, pretty good day today. Pretty quiet so far. Hey, managed to squeeze in some zombies, which is always good. Oh, they've got a couple of doors around the back here. Yeah. Got up quite early to watch a game of footy, and then back to bed again. Woke up a few hours ago. play some zombies. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Pretty lazy Sunday. Played a bit of Wheel of Tanks last night too. Got my ass kicked a bit, had a few good rounds, but it's mostly me getting my ass kicked. I'll replant the corn too, I think. I could probably actually replant all of this stuff. So probably by the next time they're in, all the stuff will be regrown again. And of course, oh yeah, I'll have to wait for my my wheat bench to craft before I can make more seeds. Yeah, I don't really want to cancel it and redo it. Let's see, we'll make more chrysanthemum, we'll make another 12 of those. And we'll put what's left in the chests up here. There we go. Yeah. Up here we go. So I'll be streaming this server quite a bit too, as well as my I got the wheat benches done. Yeah, as well as the regular Saturday one with Tika and Brian and Monica. Oh, there's a wheat bench, so we can make all sorts of goodies in here. Actually, you can make just about anything in here, which is good. So you can queue up something to build in there and run off and do something else, and still use your inventory for crafting, which is bloody handy. And I think I might just go out the window again, go out here, and we'll plant the corn. Oh, and I'm overheating, of course I am. Oh, they haven't. Oh, he hasn't hoed that, but so it's actually 11. Oh, that's a hassle. Okay, right. Yes, we're gonna have to put that there then. What is it? 10? Oh, it must be 10. 9? Why would he do 9? Okay, here we go. Right. So we'll put these down too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he's done 9 farms of 9, which is weird. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna mess with his ACD because all these are gonna be like uneven rows. We'll put the rest of these down here. And there's one seed left, so I think I might just throw that away because I don't need it. Oh, did I close that door? I hope I did. Otherwise the zombies will just walk right in. No, I didn't. Right, I might actually see if I can make some armour. See if I've actually learnt any armour schematics. And I'll try and make some on the workbench if I can, if I've got enough gear. Do that. Now what armour have I learnt so far? Leather chest armour, scrap chest armour. That actually might be alright. Be better than nothing. But I don't need 150 iron, and I don't think I have. No. Oh, I'm too short. 2 iron short. I forgot some in here. Well, they do. Good. And some tape. And I need some leather. There we go. Yeah, we've got heaps of that. Right. Have I got any points to put into armour smithing so it doesn't absolutely suck? Armour crafting 3 points. Yeah, we'll buy the first level and we'll make some armour. Scrap chest armour. I think that's the only one I've learned. Oh, iron gloves, but I've got reasonable gloves. Oh, right, so that's the only armour I can make. The only armour I know how to make. So that'll take 41 seconds. Yeah, I suppose it's better than nothing, eh? I'll put the stuff back away again. So we're putting tape in here, yep. Nice, nice. Okay, oh yeah, you guys can have my glass too, my broken glass. Right, is that finished yet? Not yet. Nice, so it's quality 50 armour, which is actually really crap, but it's better than nothing since I'm not wearing any armour at the moment. Nice, nice. It actually looks kind of cool because it's got like parts of road signs and number plates and stuff all over it, which is good. But yeah, I'm actually going to have to leave the stream here because it's about dinner time. It's about time for me to go cook and stuff. So, alright, give you props, Matt. There's way too much to remember doing in this game. Oh, it's... Yeah, I've been playing this game for probably a few years now, and there's still new things that'll pop up that I don't know about. There's a lot to learn as you play this game, which is cool because it makes it more rewarding. You know, the more you learn about the game, the better it becomes as an experience. You know, there's a lot of things that even the like there's a journal here with like sort of basic things that will tell you what to do, but there's a lot that this doesn't mention at all. You know. There's a lot that you kind of have to figure out for yourself, or watch, like say, tutorials and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. This will be a fairly irregular stream, but yeah, we'll be uploading these to YouTube and stuff too. But yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, eh? I'll see you next time.